Assalamualaikum, my dear student. Welcome to you all. How are you? Hope you are well. This is Muhammad Ashraful Islam, lecturer at Department of Physics, Milestone College. We are passing very critical time at the outbreak of COVID-19. We need to follow the rules and instruction of the Health Ministry and maintain the social distance. Stay safe, stay home. Today, I am going to taking an online class. I hope this class will help you the better study at your home. Okay, let's start today's lesson. Winter, if you rubbing your hair with a comb, and after that if you bring the comb towards some pieces of paper, then you will observe that the pieces of paper will jump towards the comb. Why the pieces of paper will jump towards the comb? Because there a charge is produced, and when the charge is stationary on the surface of the object, that is called static electricity. Today I am going to talk about static electricity, and we will solve two creative questions on the topic of static electricity. Before that, let us see all the formula on the topic of static electricity.
By 1, the first formula here, the Coulomb force F equal to C Q1 Q2 by D square. It is also known as electric force. The second formula to calculate the electric intensity, E equal to F by Q. There is another formula to calculate electric intensity, which is E equal to CQ by D square. And to calculate the electric potential, we have V equal to W by Q. And to calculate the electric potential, we have also another formula, which is V equal to CQ by D. And here the formula to calculate the electric potential, V equal to E into D. Let us see all the quantities. Here F is the Coulomb's force, which unit is Newton. C is Coulomb's constant, which has a fixed value, that is 9 into 10 to the power 9 Newton meter square per Coulomb square. You have to memorize that value with unit. That is very important. You have to write the value with full units. Here Q1 is the first charge, which unit is Coulomb. Q2 second charge, unit Coulomb. D is the distance, unit Newton. E electric intensity, which unit Newton per Coulomb. V is electric potential, which unit is volt.
Creative question. The first creative question, Chittagong Board 2019. The creative question there are two charges A and B. The first charge is 40 coulomb. The second charge is minus 30 coulomb, and the distance between two charges is given here 300 centimeter. And here Coulomb constant C is given. We have memorized the value, which is 9 into 10 to the power 9, and unit is Newton meter square per Coulomb square. The first question is what is called electric potential. Let us talk about it, about electric potential. The amount of work done to bring the unit of positive charge from infinity to the any point of electric field is called electric potential. Let us draw a figure. You can see electric field. If we consider that is the electric field of a charge, and the outer side of that field is called infinity, and if you want to bring a q amount of positive charge from infinity to inside of the electric field, then some amount of work have to done. Suppose to bring q amount of charge in the electric field, W amount of work is done. Then the electric potential V will be V equals to W by Q. Here W is the work done and Q is the charge. If we put the unit of work done joule and the unit of charge coulomb, then we get the unit of electric potential volt or joule per coulomb. Now question number B. Let us see the question. The question is, why is the current decrease when internal resistance increase? To answer the question, we have to know internal resistance. Internal resistance means due to the molecules in a cell, the electricity will hamper or electricity will be resist that resistance is called internal resistance. If we draw a circuit, this is a simple circuit. Is this simple circuit, you can see here a source, here is a resistance, and in the source there is a small amount of resistance which is called internal resistance, and it is denoted by R. And outside of the source or outside of the cell, all the resistances are called external resistance. And due to the internal resistance, some amount of current will be resist. Let us see the question here. Why the current decrease when the internal resistance is increased? We know to calculate the current, the circuit, the formula is E divided by capital R plus small r. Here small r the internal resistance. Let us observe the relation between I and R. R is inversely proportional to the I. That means if the value of R is increased, then electric current will be decreased. And if the internal resistance will be decreased, then current will be increased. So we can say if internal resistance is increased, then current will be decreased. Now question number C. Let's see the question. Find the force between A and B. That means there is a force existing between A and B. We have to calculate the force. First, let us see all the given quantity here. Here, the first charge is given Q1 40 coulomb, and second charge Q2 is given minus 30 coulomb. And the distance between two charges A and B, R, is given 300 centimeter. We have to convert centimeter unit to meter unit, so we have to divide by 100. Then the distance between two charges will be 3 meter, and we have to calculate the force between A and B. That means F equal to what? So what formula we will apply? We apply Coulomb force, and we know Coulomb force F equal to C Q1 Q2 divided by R square. If we put all the value of quantities, then the value of C is 9 into 10 to the power 9, and the value of Q1 is value of Q1 is 40, value of Q2 is minus 30, and the distance between two charges is given 3 square. Then the result will be 1.25 into 10 to the power 12 Newton. And we used minus sign, and the minus sign will represent the force is attractive. Question D. The question is where the electric field intensity will be equal along the connecting line of A and B. That means we have to calculate the position where electric field intensity, that means electric intensity, will be equal or 0. Let us see a figure here. Suppose the first charge is positive, which is 40 coulomb charge, and second charge is also positive, and which is 30 coulomb charge. And if we place a positive charge between the two charges A and B, then that positive or test charge will feel repulsion from the both charges, because we know the same charge will repel to each other. From A, the test charge will feel repulsion, and from charge B, the test charge will feel repulsion. And that is why the charge will remain stationary at the point between the two charges. And in our question there is a negative charge. So what will happen if one charge will be negative? Let us talk about it. Suppose A point has positive 40 coulomb charge and B point has negative 30 coulomb charge. And if you place a test charge, that means 1 coulomb charge in between the two charges, then from charge A, the test charge will feel repulsion in along with A to test charge, and from B charge the test charge will feel attraction, and that is why that charge will go through the outside of B. Though the two forces will act at the same line, so that test charge will not be remain stationary at the middle between two charges A and B. So where is the position of the charge or the test charge? The position of the test charge will be outside of the lower amount of charge. Here 30 coulomb charge is lower value is less, so the test charge will go in the direction and take its position here. Suppose we consider at x meter distance from charge B, at point C the electric intensity will be equal. So we have to write at x meter distance from charge C the electric intensity will be equal. Now for charge A, we can write electric intensity E1 equal to CQ1 divided by R1 square. That is the formula to calculate the electric intensity. Here Q1 is the first charge and R1 is the distance between A to C, and the distance between A to C will be 3 plus x, because the distance between A to B is 3 meter and the distance between B to C is x. So what is the distance between A to C? Definitely 3 plus x. So if we put the value, then we can write C, the value of Q1 is 40 and the value of R1 is 3 plus x whole square. Similarly, if we consider the electric intensity for charge B, then we can write for charge B, intensity will be E2 equal CQ2 divided by R2 square. Here Q2 is the second charge whose value is minus 30 coulomb, and R2 is x. If you put the value of Q2 and R2, then we can write C into 30 divided by x whole square. We are not use minus sign because minus sign will represent the direction of force. If we combining the two intensity, that means according to the quotient, E1 will be equal to the E2, and if you put the value of E1, which is C into 40 divided by 3 plus x whole square, and for E2 is C into 30 divided by x whole square. From both sides we can cancel out C, then we can write 40 divided by 3 plus x whole square equal to 30 divided by x square, and 40, then we can write x square divided by 3 plus x whole square equal to 30 divided by 40. 30 divided by 40 means 3 by 4. We can write 3 by 4. And now after whole square we can write here 3 by 3 x by 3 plus x whole square equal to 3 by 4. And again we can write x divided by 3 plus x equal to root over 3 divided by 4. Then we can write x divided by 3 plus x equal to root over 3 divided by 2. Now, if we multiply 2 with x and root over 3 with 3 plus x, then we can write 2x equal to root over 3 into 3 plus root over 3 into x. And if we exchange the position of root over 3x from right side to the left side, then we can write 2x equal 2x minus root over 3x equal to root over, and if we taking common x, then we can write x equal to 2 minus root over 3 equal to root over 3 into 3. Then the value of x will be x equal to root over 3 into 3 divided by 2 minus root over 3, which value is 19.39 meter. That means at 19.39 meter from point B, the electric intensity for both charges A and B will be equal. Question number 2, Borishal Board 2019. Look at the diagram. In the diagram, there are two charges A and B. A point has positive 50 coulomb charge and B point has no charge. The distance between A and B is given 5 meter, and the force existing force between A and B is 3.6 into 10 to the power 11 Newton. And there is a condition which says A and B are identically in size and in elements. It means the size of charge A and B are equal and they are made in the same material. And now question number A, what is electric lines of force? Electric lines of force means if a unit positive charge is placed in the electric field, then the way in which the positive charge will move, that part is called electric lines of force. Now question number B, explain the reason to create a neutral point between two same charge. Let us see the question in a figure. There are two similar charges. Suppose two similar charges, we will take two positive charge A and B, and if you placed a test charge, that means a positive charge, positive 1 coulomb charge in between that two charge, then that charge will feel same intensity from the both charges. If we place that charge in the middle between the two charges, suppose from charge A that charge feel E1 electric intensity, and from B that test charge will feel E2 electric intensity, and the electric intensity will be equal because the amount of charge will be equal. So we can write the resulting intensity E equals to E1 minus E2, as they are act in the opposite direction, so the resultant intensity will be E equals to E1 minus E2. And according to the question, we can write E1 is equal to E2, and if you put the value of E1 replace to the E2, then we can write E1 minus E1. That means resultant intensity at the point will be 0. That means that point is the neutral point. Now question number C. Question number 2. Here we take two similar charge, two positive charge, and we know the electric line of force will generate on the surface and go outside. That means the electric line of force, that is the electric line of force, which is imaginary line of force, and we know the electric line of force does not intersect to each other. Here you can see the electric line of force. That electric line of force does not intersect to each other, and we will get a point here where the electric intensity from the both charge will be equal, and that point will be neutral. Now the question number C. The question is calculate the electric intensity at point B due to A. That means we have to calculate the electric intensity at point B due to the charge A. We have the charge A is 50 coulomb, and the distance between A to B is given 5 meter, and we have to calculate the electric intensity E. So we know the formula of electric intensity is E equal to CQ by R square. Here C is a Coulomb constant, and which has a fixed value. We know the value of Coulomb constant is 9 into 10 to the power 9. But don't forget to write the unit of Coulomb constant, which is Newton meter square per Coulomb square. If we put the value of C, Q and R, then we can write 9 into 10 to the power 9 into 50 divided by 5 square. Answer of electric intensity E will be 1.8 into 10 to the power 10. Unit of electric intensity is Newton per Coulomb. That is the answer of question number C. Question number D. If A and B are connected by a wire, then in which direction the electron will flow? The charge of body A is given plus 50 coulomb, but the charge of body B is not given. First of all, we have to calculate the charge. So here the force is given between the two charges, which is F equal to 3.6 into 10 to the power 11 Newton. The distance is given 5 meter, and the first charge Q1 is given here 50 coulomb, and we have to calculate the second charge Q2, and we know the Coulomb constant is C equal to 9 into 10 to the power 9 Newton meter square per Coulomb square. So if we apply the Coulomb force, we know the Coulomb force F equal to C Q1 Q2 divided by R square. We have to calculate the value of Q2. So if we multiply with F and R, then we can write C Q1 Q2 equal to F into R square. Though we have to calculate the value of Q2, so we can write Q2 equal to F R square divided by C Q1. And now if we put the value of F, R, C and Q1, value of F is 3.6 into 10 to the power 11. Distance between two charges is given 5 meter, and Coulomb constant is 9 into 10 to the power 9, and the first charge is given here 50. After calculation we will get the second charge is, and we can see the first charge is 50 coulomb but second charge is 20 coulomb. As we know, the size of the two charges is equal, that means the radius of the two charges is equal, and they are made in the same material. So here electricity flow in which direction, that will depends the potential. In which charge potential is more, we have to calculate first. So we know the formula of electric potential V equal to CQ by R. Here R is the distance, Q is charge. In that case, the radius of the both charges is equal, so that V only depends on charge. If Q is more, the potential will be more, and if charge is less, then the potential will be less. As the first charge is more than the second charge, that means the potential of the first body, that means VA, is more than the second body, that means VA is greater than VV. And we know electron will flow lower voltage to higher voltage, and electricity will flow higher voltage to lower voltage. For this we can say electron will flow B to A.
Now your homework, you can see there are creative question. You have to answer only C and D, and your creative question number 2, Thank you for being with me. Allah Hafiz.